Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Senpai Gamer San. I'm your host Senpai. We are playing the game, the adventure game. So in the previous time you guys saw that we are talking to Elf, and then I put you guys in the cliffhanger. So what happened when you talk to Elf? Let me tell you. I talked to Elf. He said that he's the only merchant in this dungeon, and he was trying to solding the what you guys can say, um, cheese. You guys can see. Let me show you here. He doesn't had anything else that Elf had, which you can solve or which he can give you. He can only solve the cheese, and I pick up the cheese somehow. How I do that? I mean the social. If you had a good social, then you have to roll the dice and then you get the cheese. But you can use the magic too if you had it. I saved the game several times. Now I'm watching the corpse, and this is the corpse of Snake. If you want to do the battle, you can have it. Otherwise, you can ignore it. So we wanna go to the left, and here we go. Narrating time. The corridor you are going down suddenly ends up in the stone wall. There is no other corridor to the follow nor any exit. So you think for a few seconds about going back and try a different path. However, as you think about this, you realize that there is a small metal lever in the lower right corner of the wall. You think that maybe pulling it open the secret door or something like that, so you do it. Your suspicions are confirmed when you hear a loud cracking sound and a large part of the front wall moves inwards, leaving a large hole through the, which you can pass. You can put one foot on the other side and then go to the alleyway. You are in the dirty little circular room full of cobwebs everywhere. It does not look like. Ah man, I choose the wrong part. I have to choose the right one. Let me do it again. Here we go. We're gonna go to the side. You continue advancing along corridor carved of the rock, and you notice that you are turning into deeper part of the subterranean. You have to go to the straight. Ignore the other side. Okay. All right. Where was I? Yeah, I was narrating. I have to load it again. You keep advancing through the tunnel for a few minutes until you reach a new small cave. You see there are 3 exits, more in additions. To the one you arrive, the one is right next to you. It looks like it would you back to the place you have come from. So you discard it. Another one is the left wall, and the last one is in the front of you. In the middle of the cave, there is a corpse of a human woman of a medium height. It's lying on the floor, face down. The clothes are in good condition, although moist stains and slight stains, decompositions fill all the environment. Okay. After a few minutes walking, tunnel finally widens a new large cavern. The height of the cave is about 10 meters high, and large stalactites hang from the ceiling. The ground is full of stalagmites and dozens of large puddles similar to small ponds. Looking at those who are closer to you, it seems to you that they have certain depth much greater than that of ordinary puddle. The space among them is enough so that you can move easily without having to step on their or hit the rock columns. You can also see the exit from the cave at the left end of it. Finally, you identify a human figure in the center of the cavern. She is tall, woman in a old short snow-white dress. Her legs and arms are extremely thin, and her hair is smooth and black as light falls on the shoulder and hides her face partially. She is standing and facing you at the distance of the 8-9 step and has been silent all the time. You greet a mysterious woman and ask her who she is, what she is doing in this place, and the response, he, the fuck, grammar mistake. She stands still pronounces the following words with her sharp and weak, although perfectly audible voice. The poor have it, the rich did not have it. The dead think of it, and if you eat it, you will die. What is it? It's nothing. The woman raises her right arms and points her index towards one of the puddle near you. You approach the puddle pointed out by the strange woman and take a look around. At the bottom of the water you see a silvery spot that you cannot identify due to the low light available. You grab the item from the bottom with one hand, take it out the puddle. You see that it is a silver shield of delicate design and very light. By taking a look it's more closely, you discover that it is a magical and it will increase your magic and defense. You turn to where the woman was, but there was no one there. The corridor you are going down suddenly ends up the stone wall. There is no other corridor to the follow, nor any exist. So you think for a few seconds about going back and try a different path. However, as you think about this, you realize that there is a small metal lever in the lower right corner of the wall. You think that maybe pulling it can be open the secret door or something like that, so you do it. Your suspicions are confirmed when you hear a loud cracking sound and the large part of front wall moves, leaving a large hole through which you can pass. You put one foot on the other side and they'll go all the way. You are in a dirty little circular room full of the cobweb. Everywhere it does not look like anyone has been around. For the long time, the dust is comes on in dents, and the sensations is absolute loneliness. The lighting is low, thanks to a few small lamps hanging from the hooks of the walls. They seem to shine without the need for the oil or any other type of fuel. In the middle of the room, there is a small metal hatch that is surprisingly free of dirt. Its appearance is flawless, as a metal polish and shiny, and its edges are adorned with geometric design. On the other hand, on one side of the room, there is a simple wooden door through which you can access. You go forward to the side of the trap door, an ankle knee on the ground to get close and see it better. You do not know if the drawings have any meanings because they do not look like any alphabet you know. On one side, there is a small metal handle which allows the trap door to be opened. You pull him and take out look at what is underneath. Going down through the darkness, a spiral staircase made of the stone with narrow steps and without a banister can be seen. At the end of it, you can see the floor of a new room. Carefully, you go downstairs until you get to what it looks like circular underground crypt. everything is surprisingly clean as opposed to what you saw. The room is illuminated with chandeliers sequel to those who upper room, and on the wall there is a sculpture suffocated in the rock, along with tapestries hanging from a metal. Hooks in the corner, there is a pale broken vessel, but the most of the strange thing is a large stone tomb in the center of the room. On its lid, a white marble human face is sculpted. You approach the pile of the broken vessel and dig through the pieces. You do not find anything until you see a flash of light within one vessel that is far better preserved than the rest. You put your hand inside and it feels some glass. You take it, you see it. That is a bottle full of greenish liquid that they identify as a potion that when you drink it will recover your all luck points that you have lost so far. Once you keep the potion with you, you hear from your back a loud chirp of the stone cracking over another stone. You turn around and you see that the lid of the tomb has slipped and the white-skinned hand with the long and sharp white-skinned fingernails come from the inside. On its ring finger you can see a ring with a piece of jewelry on it. After the hand, the rest of the creature rises from inside the tomb. It's a tall human figure with completely white skin and the red eyes that stare you. His head is totally bald and rose-sharp. Needle-sharp teeth fill. It's a mouth that's wear a dark tunic like a clothes that cover the entire body except its hands and feet, which is uncovered. Its complexion is thin but athletic, giving the graceful and quick movement with which he comes out of the sarcophagus and stands before you. The vampire will not stop staring at you and moving so forward in short, slow step. Do I have any item? I have it. I need this one, man. God damn it. I wish I get this one, man. Why didn't I get this one? Start the combat. Ah, fuck, I forgot to save the game. I have to kill this bitch. I have to made my... Oh, great, fuck. Lovely. Okay, I'm ready. This is amazing, man. Fuck is killing me. I have to cast the another magic here. Cast this spell. There we go. Try to fuck with me now, huh, bitch? Try. Ah, finally I defeat a vampire. Your last attack kills the vampire, and as a result, its body disappeared in the clouds, gas of diffusing through the air. All that remains of him is a dark clothes and the ring he wore on its finger. You examine it, feels a powerful magic, and it will increase several of your abilities. You put it on. Okay. You keep it, turn your attention to the grave. What did I get? To be honest, I have to see. Oh yeah, there was a shield, I didn't equip it. There's a ring, I didn't equip it. Nice! I am invincible now. I have to save it. Fuck, man. Here we go. You look inside and see that there is nothing except a small metal box. You pull it out carefully by holding it one hand and look at it. It has a copper lock. So you think the key made of that material could open it. You notice that it is very tough after tapping it knuckle, and it does not seem to have a crack anywhere. Oh, you don't have it. Okay. Try to pick a lock. God damn it. I have to save this too. Ah, great. I don't have a copper key. Where I can find this shit, man? Shit. I have to fast forward it. Finally. Your mechanism emits the slight clack and lid open, showing it inside. You are fascinated by what you see. It is a small luminescent stone that radiates enough light to illuminate the entire room. You keep it because without the doubt such well protected object there must be valuable. What did I find? Oh, light stone. Lovely. Go to the wooden door. Nice. Let me save it. Here we go. You walk 100 steps down the corridor that gradually turn into roughly tunnel. Skirting. Carved into the rock. It turns the left and right, and finally the corridor ends to a large cavern. The cavern is circular and extremely large. It must be more than a 6-meter height and more than 100 meters wide. On the side there are many wagons and mining tools piled up, and in the middle 5 huge wagons covered by a black trampolines. Among them there is a multitude of wagons of 2 types, orcs' arms and the leather armors and clubs, and human with chainmails and so on. Those of this large group wear a uniform similar to that a jailer in the cell from which you escaped. You also see a large opening through which one of the wagon has already begun to come out the several other tunnels. They end up in the cavern just like the other one you came through. To avoid being discovered, you hide behind the large wagon, lying face down to the right next to you. A moment later, an orc human soldier stands behind your hiding place. You listen to their conversation. They comment their master wants to cargo with equipment of the last prisoner to leave immediately to be sold despite of heavy rain outside. Through the small hole in the wagon, you can see a boat interpellate looks sideways at the tunnel. Somewhat larger than the rest of the wild, the name is Master. The orc men turn around next to the convey and you observe that all of them put on heavy coats. You guess that to protect themselves from the rain, they begin to flog the oxen that pulls the wagon, and they set off to go outside. Nice. So to go outside, there are 2 type of ending in this game. I don't know. Maybe first of the ending maybe to escape, and the second ending is to battle with the dungeon character. So let's try the first ending. Okay. You think about different plans to escape through the big exit. You realize that there's a huge wooden door both sides of it. With no doubt they will close from inside once of the last wagon pass. Oh fuck, I don't have a power. God damn it. Why it's sent down? God damn it, I have to load it again. How about this? There we go. Okay, first. You spell effects orcs who gets little disoriented and turns to where you hidden. You tell him that you are the another god who lost his coat and ask him to give you his. The creature obeys and goes away look for something else to wear. You completely cover yourself with a thick coat and join at the end of the last wagon as one more guard. Apparently, no one realized the trick, and you keep moving at the same pace as the convoy. After a few minutes, you arrive to the end of the tunnel and outside. It rains heavily. It is at night, so it's very difficult to see. You wait a few minutes and then run away from a wagon group through the forest. None of the guards seem to have noticed because you do not hear any alarm scream. When you are far enough, you stop a breath after a long race completely soaked. You take a deep breath. Think about what your next step will be. Try to locate your colleague or go back to inn where it all started. But that is the another story, my friend. The end. Nice. So what happen if I don't? If I don't go? God damn it. You You focus on accusing the tunnel that you think will guide the lord of the dungeon. You wait calmly to the wagon convey to completely, and for many guards to leave with it. After a few minutes, the last wagon leaves, and the remaining guards close the door, two large doors. The next of the large exits blocking it. After waiting a little longer for everything to be more calm, you watch a path of the tunnel more carefully. There are a few guards still around in the great cave. You think you could get there by hiding in the shadow. You could also levitation spell to take advantage of the high position, moving over the line sight of the guards. Well, let's see. Yeah, has to be always has to use the magic. After casting a spell, you start to float in the air. You wait for the right moment of scanted roof of cannon without being seen. Once there, you move sideways until you're just above the start of the tunnel. The guides is the person responsible to your capacity. Once again, you wait for the right moment, and when no longer watching, then you quickly descant it. The hell? Fuck this shit. Fast forward again. So I have to fail in this exam. It's because I have to. Yep, I have to. To get his, weapon. That's why. That look like a weird shit. Okay, here we go again. Luck points, 3 luck points recover, 3 power points recover. How about I have to attack it. I can kill him with him. Okay, here we go again. There, I'm winning. I hope I win this. Ah shit, here we go again. There we go. I'm winning this. To win this. Ah shit, here we go again. I win. The last attack is deadly to the orc. He falls dead on the ground. You approach the entrance of the tunnels carefully, look around, see if someone has noticed anything. And is getting closer to investigate, more calm. You see that none of the guards make any weird moves and everything is apparently quiet. You search the orc, remove his armor, and the weapon leather armor is a lightweight, will increase your attack. Intuitive, and the club is even though his powerful weapon will slow you down in the combat. You keep both items. Nice, love it. 2 into 88. I don't know what the fuck is 2 into 88 meaning. Alright then. I have to save this round. The tunnel becomes a long, winding corridor that turns left and right in the chaotic way. After a few minutes, you reach some stone steps that gradually widen as you climb up them. The distance between the side walls widen as well until you arrive to the top of the stairs. You find a square room. The new room is dimly lit by some candles held by the holders invented in the stone walls. What catches your eyes, however, a huge mirror placed here, and there are long walls. You move forward little by little, see your images reflected dozens of times throughout the room until you get to the end of it. Occupying the entire wall on that side, there's a huge crystal of a slightly darker shade than the rest of the reflecting your full-size image. You did not see any way out of it. So you look and look at the great mirror looking for some mechanism to open the new door. Right away your mirror image comes alive. Step towards you through the glass and stand in front of you. Your dark twin stares you. After moments of surprise, you think about what to do next. You take out the light stone. Whole room is illuminated with a powerful brightness. All the shadow disappears suddenly and your mirror image is with the light its own gradually blurred until disappear completely. Did I lost the light stone? Fuck, I lost it. So that means I don't have to use it. God damn it. Somehow fuckingly I won. With a powerful blow, you finish your enemy with spectacular image. Gradually fades away until it disappears completely. At that moment, the great dark mirror collapses into the 1,000 pieces with a loud crash, showing a large exit through which you can continue. Okay, let me heal myself first, then we're gonna see it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be fucked. What do we get here? Nothing. I didn't get the helmet or necklace, and I don't know why I didn't get it, but this has to be some weird way or something, I don't know. You live behind the large shutter glass and it advances along small corridor badly lit by the candles on the walls. What is this? After a short walk, you get the stone arch. You cross the decisively enter a small square room with the high walls and hardly any furniture. A magical glow comes from a four-column place. Acquisition near the comes to the room, allowing you to see if you are in broad daylight. In the center, next to the table, full of figures, symbols, and the volume of various scrolls. Fast forward. Okay, where was that? Oh yeah. He's on his back to you, but he turns around and you can see his face. He looks over middle age. He has a small wrinkles on his face, but his gesture is firm and energetic. He has a half smile and his eyes seem to look at you with fun, even with a hint of mockery. However, what stands out the most from his appearance is a curious monocle in the right eye that gives him somewhat bizarre look. After a few moments of observation, he starts talking to you. I'm surprised. Have come. You have come this far through my domains. You have proven that you have a lot of resources. Did they catch you in the woods, on the mountainside, or was it by the river? My influence extends far and wide, and my plans are complex. My current activity is just a means to an end, a way accumulating resources for a much more ambitious business. But enough talking. I am not going to tell you my plans as simple villain of the song of a bard. No, I must take care of you and finish your annoying presence. Oh, really? Well, use the ring of the vampire. What? What is that? Let me save the game. What happened is something fucked up happened. You throw the ring on the feet of the Lord Dungeon. He screams with surprise and crouches greedily. Pick up and you take the advantage movement destruction. Quickly approach the table through the floating the floor. After doing that, your movement stirs slightly. He had been hit and grabs table, avoid falling. He looks at you with deeper anger, then move his hand quickly. Haha, I fuck him up. I have to use it. This. Sorry. This. There we go. Why I can't use the magic? God damn it. Why I can't use the magic, man? I'm really regret why I throw this shit. Alright then, here we go again. Oh, that's a horribly hard hit. Nice. Haha. You can't win with me. You, the Lord of the Dungeon, lies your fact. Your vengeance is complete, and you are pleased to know that he will never do the same. To more people, you breathe heavily, wipe the sweat from your forehead. After the effort in combat, you realize that at the end of the room there is a large chest. You get close and watch it. You think that perhaps belongings of your enemies are stored in it. They must be very valuable indeed. After all, you may be able to make a good profit from this adventure if you manage to escape with the booty. But that's the another story. What's the another story, man? I wanna know. I wanna know what's the another story. What's the secret about this thing? I wonder. I'm really wonder. He sounds to me. He sounds to me. What is this? He sounds to me. That's a secret achievement. So that's all. We got the 6th achievement here. New game, we do it for male play. This time I choose this. Elf, draft, halfling. I don't know what is halfling. What the fuck is this, man? Increase might. Oh shit. There we go. You can get. Oh man, you have 3 remaining spells. What the fuck? What is this magic? Require 5. But I did the 5. Oh, magic require 5. Huh. There we go. We're all done. Now you can require. God damn it. Healing. Iteration. Cheat. Shield. Precision. Man halfling? I don't know. What is the man halfling? I'm gonna be searching him by some. There we go. So that's all for now, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys think of my gameplay. I'm gonna catch you guys inshallah next time when we meet, when we talk. Bye bye, take care, love you all. Allah Hafiz. Let me know what you guys think of this ending, and we are waiting for more episode about this adventure game. Maybe we will find a new book, maybe we will find the new stuff in this game, but who knows? You never know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys think of my gameplay. I'm gonna catch you guys inshallah next time when we meet. Bye bye, take care, love you all. Allah Hafiz, Sayonara, Pakistan Zindabad. Peace as always, in everywhere, in every city, and in every country. So yeah, bye.